Well guys, today is the day, lift day. It's 7:30 in the morning. Just waiting down here at the end of the driveway for this truck to turn up. She's a bit of a process to get it out of here. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. I guess you'll find out, but I think the plan is to have the truck reverse up here all the way around the corner. Everything's backwards, all the way around the corner here, and then they reverse into a driveway and then drive forward up the main drive and then out onto the paddock, and then I think they have to do the reverse on the way back, but I guess we'll find out shortly. So yep, beautiful day for it though. No wind, no rain. It looked like it was going to rain today and it's not, well, not yet anyway, so that's good.
A few moments later.
And they've just driven past. Now for the interesting bit, trying to get around the hairpin. What do you girls reckon? Easy job? Not very talkative, are you? Kind of remind me of the two guys from the Muppet Show, except less chatty. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. You might get stuck in the grass there. So if you remember at the start of the video, I said the plan was to back up this first section so he could drive forward on this bit here instead of trying to reverse up. Yeah, the other guy got the easy job. This guy drew the short straw. So he was actually supposed to reverse up here and then drive forward into this position, which he hasn't done, and he's now hit the gate and knocked the gate off the hinges. Yeah, that's why we said to drive forwards up this bit. Well, I have to have another. Got the 18. Got to pick the trailer up and move it over because we haven't got enough room to move it, so there's a process. Yeah, so the trailer's actually jammed up against the post here. So we've got to try and pick this up with the Hiab, and we've just picked it up obviously, so moved it over. She don't fit in forward, so we're going to back her up and come back in. I just can't even get the truck up the driveway without bloody rigmarole. You might have to tow it with the other. He ended up giving it the jandle and got it up there all right. He's up. The gate's off the hinges, but we managed to save the post. I don't think John was too happy about his gate post, to be fair. Oh no, not the tree. Now we're up to the next tricky spot, which is trying not to wreck John's garden. So John actually used the same company to bring the boat in here all those years ago, but of course a lot's changed since then and it's a lot harder to get back in now. Oh god. Right about now would have been a good time to maybe lower the ramp down a wee bit. Now I actually have some experience with this kind of thing in my day job. Yep, shock horror, I'm not a big time YouTuber that makes loads of money. I'm just a regular guy who works a day job and does YouTube on the side and actually doesn't make any money out of YouTube, sadly. Maybe one day. Anyway, so we ended up having to sling it up and it took a little bit of time getting the rigging and everything right.
Outside the door, that's just upstairs there, and the boys used to watch the door out there.
Getting a good workout, hon?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you have your Weet-Bix this morning?
It's like being back at work, isn't it? It's like being back at work.
Where's your hard hat?
He's got it in the van. It's in the van.
This is a bump cap. Yeah, about there, yeah.
Not yet. We're getting there.
Stuart,
Yeah.
if you could just hold the strop back a bit,
Just lift up the boat in your mighty arms, Stuart.
Oh, you're right there, we've got 4 people. Just pull the
So of course strap placement on the hull of the boat and also the length of the strap is actually a very key part in lifting something like this successfully. So it's worth taking a bit of time to try and make sure things are right. Also, when you're lifting things that aren't a regular shape, like a shipping container or a box or a triangle or something, it takes a wee bit of trial and error to get everything set up
Yep, we're
correctly
inside
so
the
that
poles.
it lifts nice and level, because obviously weight isn't central.
No arms and legs outside the building.
So Fantasy weighs about 7 tonnes and the Hiab can lift about 8. But what you've got to remember is it can lift 8 tonnes right in close. So the further out you get, the less you can lift. Which is why when you're lifting something like this, it's got to be as close as you can to the truck. So this Hiab is actually the biggest Hiab in the Golden Bay area, and yeah, it can lift 8 tonne. And if this won't lift the boat, then option B, which isn't really an option, is, well, I guess it is an option if it doesn't lift it. But option B was to get a crane from Nelson, which is 2 hours away. So that sounds like mega dollars, like ka-ching, you know.
Stand away from the boat.
Let's hope it lifts today. We're pretty confident that it will lift it though, because this is the Hiab that they used to put it up here about 10 years ago, I think. So it must have been pretty new then, I guess. So we did this first lift, attempt at lifting, and we realised that the strops both on the boat and also on the spreader bar were way too long, so we had to do a couple of changes to try and get those shorter, which, it's a bit of pissing around, You can see here that the slings around the boat are also way too long, as well as the ones connecting to the spreader bar. So all those need to be changed out so we've got a wee bit more room to move. Just take the weight of the spreader for a start off and see if it's... What's that? I think the length is fine. Over it.
Stuart!
It's still a high angle, but it's better than what we've done. Oh, just in time.
Oh dear God. Don't put your foot in this. Oh my God. Oh wow. What's happening? Oh God, she's... Do you say drop it back?
Okay, so what's happened now is the crane has the weight of the boat, but it can't lift it any higher. So it's almost taken the whole weight, but not enough
Which
to lift
strop?
it. Which means we have to change our stuff around again to bring the weight closer to the truck.
Yeah, that is, because I can see your wee reds on there.
Excellent. So they're doing a bit of a reset. The boat is quite heavy and the boom needs to be short. Anyway, Daryl can tell you all these things. I'm wondering though if they need to lower those things on the back of the truck down so they can just swing it straight over. Oh, well, I don't know. I'm just a girl.
So what you can't see in the video is every time we pick it up or attempt to pick it up, the boat moves a little bit in the cradle, and it started moving so far back now that we had to prop it up a little bit with some bits of wood just to make sure it didn't tip over while we got set.
That'll make all the difference, Stuart. That'll hold it. That'll hold it. We just call you Dodgy Daryl. Dodgy. Dodgy Daryl. Yeah, and his safety jandals. Oh, he's got hard shoes on today for a change. Do you have to stand there? Just from a girl's perspective?
When he picks it up, it's going to come this way.
Yeah, move out the way, chaps. Yeah, absolutely.
They slide down.
Yep. Oh, we're just girls, darling. We don't know anything.
Daryl, are those bits of wood going to be alright?
Are they going to collect Graham and Stuart on the way down?
That should be alright.
I'm more worried about the boat. Don't worry about the
Once he takes
drive.
the weight, we can take it out of the way. It'd be fair to say it was a fairly stressful time trying to get this thing up and onto the trailer.
And I was trying to get them to drop these down so that when they lifted it up, it's just one less obstacle.
Yeah.
One less obstacle to hit. Please don't prove me right. But I want to be wrong.
But coming down, guys.
There we go. Getting up with it. Right. This one's got to come back. This one needs to come back to the last one.
Well, we don't know what goes on in the building site, isn't it? Or a work site.
Yes. Definitely.
We're right to worry about, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's just as well that we don't
Actually see it.
see.
We could just envisage it. Because these are the kind of experiences we get to go, oh, Jesus.
Get
Oh.
those boards.
The boards are going to put a hole in the side of the boat. Oh, whoa. Did we get a hole or just some paint?
It's above the borderline, hopefully.
Oh, did we?
Graham, shift your hand for Christ's sake.
Yeah. This is what I was saying about the back of the truck.
That's it. Leave it there and we pull it out. Is that it?
Hey. Just wait till it stops swinging.
Paint
At
ready
least.
to do underneath.
There's plenty of time for that.
Not very safe.
Hang on.
You stay there.
Now that she's finally up, it's time to touch up the bottom paint and paint the piece underneath that we couldn't get to when it was on the ground. And also we're going to move the trailer out of the way, move the trolley out of the way, so we can back the trailer in underneath the boat. He'll move out of the way. I think so. John can pull the trailer out. I'm also putting a tagline around the rudder just so that we can try and control the swing without having to be so close to the boat.
Nothing like a good dodgy time. Hey, darling.
Hey?
Nothing like a good dodgy time. This, people, is how not to do it. Really, dog.
It's not exactly that it's how not to do it, it's just it wasn't as smooth
It's running, painting around.
as it could have been. And it was perhaps a little bit rushed and you probably should have just slowed down a wee bit and had a bit more time to think it through.
Good Graham going for it. Like, well played, this kid.
He's up.
We did lift the we did move the low loader. So why did they move the cheap loader? It's not over yet. It's not on the low loader yet.
It was the hard one, though.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's something that has left one of the wheels behind. What about that other
The
wheel?
other day when we filled up the water.
determined. You're getting the job done there, Graham.
Not a great job, this.
You need two of you.
No one's cleaned me bum. It's got all bloody. It's got all storage shit.
You gotta remember too, this boat's been sitting in the same position for the last 10 years. Right. A little sketchy, bit of a lean on her, bit of top. Dodgy shit, dodgy shit.
Apparently the low loader is now going to go underneath it.
Okay, so the plan now is to we'll leave the boat where it is, drive the trailer underneath and put the boat on the trailer. Sounds easy, right? Well, yeah, it wasn't really. It's got 291 in it, it should be alright.
Oh, you've just glued it, have you?
Yeah.
Couple of sticks saying screwed coming up.
The only ones I know I've got some. It's doing it at the master lead. Yeah, exactly.
What's that saying?
Nerve-wracking, wasn't it?
Wasn't it?
She's swinging.
Yep. And Graham is going for it. He's never painted Andy Fowl on so fast in his life.
Yeah, we lost a few scuffs and whatnot.
Kind of be to be expected, I guess.
Yeah, it's to be expected. Yeah. Graham working for his money. Bourbon or something. Yeah, the old truck can barely lift it. It only rated to 8 tonne and close to where it is now.
So how are they going to drop it over? They're not going to be able to, are they?
They're going to hit it back. They'll be right up against the wharf again. The problem is going to be how. Was the other guy's going to have to back under this, is he? Yeah. This is how YouTube happens, guys. Multiple camera angles. 1 star. That's not him. He did do a great job. I don't know if we would have got this done without Daryl's ingenuity.
Yeah. And his dodginess.
And dodginess. Yeah. Dodgy and
Daryl the Dodger.
Yeah. Alright.
This is all for insurance purposes.
Yeah, well, it's in their hands now, surely. This is the dodginess. Yeah. Dodgy ingenuity. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so we got a strop going through the windows. And then at the back here, we've got a strop tying these two posts together. And then a strop down each side to the deck. Stuck on that bloody gate post again, John. And off she goes.
Never to be seen again.
Well, I'm going to leave this video here. So you'll have to tune in next time to see whether or not the boat makes it to the water, and if it makes it to the water, whether it stays floating, because, you know, it's been 10 years, so who knows. But I'd like to take the opportunity now to thank everybody that's helped out to get to this point. So Linda and Dad, Mum and Graham, John and Linda, Sharon, anybody else that I've forgotten, thanks very much for all your help to get us to this point. I'd also like to thank Solly's Transport for picking the boat up for us. These two guys that helped us get it to this point kind of got dropped in it a wee bit, but we made the best of it, and while things could have gone a lot smoother, they also could have gone a lot worse. So thanks, guys. Tune in to the next episode to see, like I said, whether it floats.